Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Vplay. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the top 3 barter trade weapon builds that are available on traders. And I will show you exactly what are the guns that I've used in these barter trades and what are the parts that I've exactly used in order to make these guns very effective. So I will go ahead and show you all of these details in the video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with it. The first gun that we're going to have a look at is the M1A, which is available at Peacekeeper, and you can get this M1A for 8 USBs. So this M1A is a very basic M1A. So I will show you exactly what are the parts I've used to make this gun more effective in raid. So this is the M1A right here. I've used the ARMS 18 mount from Mechanic. Then I've used the PLAD 4X rifle scope from the flea market. Then I've used the UTG 25mm ring mount for the scope itself, and then the MPR 45 mount for the reflex sight. For the sight, I have gone with the PKO6 reflex sight from Jaeger. So total stats on the build is 146 and ergonomics 37, and the total cost on the build is around 60 to 70,000 rubles, which is quite cheap for a build. So this gun is really cheap in terms of making the gun, but as far as recoil and ergonomics go, it is not one of the best guns, but yes, it gets the work done. It is one of the best guns in terms of taking down enemies because of the caliber of bullet it shoots out, as it uses the M62 and M61 rounds, which is one of the best rounds that are available in the game. So if you have a mission or if you are on a hunt of PMCs, you can surely take down the M61, M62 rounds, and you can take down heavily geared PMCs really fast. I would highly recommend to use this particular gun as it is very cost effective and it uses a high caliber of bullets, and the recoil is a little bit higher, but as it is a semi-automatic marksman rifle, you can take down PMCs while controlling the recoil as well. So I will go ahead and show you the rest of the gameplay, where you can see I'm taking down scavs with headshots itself using the canted sight onto the gun. It is quite very effective, as this is one of the cheapest guns that are there in the barter trades, and you don't need to use a lot of money for the scopes as well. So I would highly recommend to use this gun. So let's go on to the next one. The next weapon build is available at Mechanic, and you can buy this gun from Mechanic from a barter trade of 1 Bitcoin and 1 GP coin. So the raw stats on the build is ergonomic 67 and the vertical recoil is 53, which is quite low for getting an M4 which is kitted out himself. So it is a quite decent gun to have in your inventory, and you just need a Bitcoin and a GP coin in order for you to go ahead and buy this gun off Mechanic. So I will show you what are the parts I've used. So I've used the Vortex Razor AMG, which comes with the gun. You can use any sight you want. The next one, I've used the Zenit RK1 foregrip to reduce the recoil onto the gun furthermore. Then I've used the Raptor charging handle from Mechanic, as it improves the ergonomics on the gun as well. Then I've used the Holosun LS321 tactical device, as it is one of my favorite. Then I've changed the pistol grip to the Nora Arms Graal S pistol grip from Peacekeeper for 109 euros. The total stats on the build is 47 recoil and 64 ergonomics, and the total cost on the build is 185,000 rubles. It is also a well built gun, as you don't need to change much onto this gun, as I've just changed. The important changes that I've made to this gun is the foregrip, which reduces the recoil even further, but the fire rate and the if you are going to go ahead and kill squads onto your missions, if you have any missions killing squads, this is an ideal gun for it. As this gun has a higher fire rate, you can spray down multiple enemies, and as I'm using a 60 round magazine onto the gun, it is quite very effective and the recoil is very low. So you can take down squads or multiple enemies at once. So I would highly recommend to use this gun as it is not quite expensive from the other meta M4 builds that are there in the market. So it is fairly easily available as you just need a Bitcoin and a GP coin. A Bitcoin, if you have a Bitcoin farm in your hideout, it is easily available as you can get 1 or 2 Bitcoins every day. And a GP coin is easily available in safes or on bosses as well. So it is not very expensive to find all of these in raid. So the next gun we are going to have a look at is the SKS, which is again from Mechanic himself. So there are two barter trades which is available on Mechanic. One is with a filter, which is the OP SKS, and the other one is with a GP coin and a screwdriver. So you can choose whichever you want and whichever is convenient for you. I have gone ahead with the filter SKS, which is the OP SKS, as I find that to be more viable rather than buying the one with a GP coin and a screwdriver, as it doesn't reduce the recoil that much. So I have used this with the Hexagon SKS suppressor that I have purchased from the flea market. Then I have gone with the PK06 reflex sight from Jaeger himself. Then I have gone with the Holosun LS321 tactical device. And then I have used the ProMag SKS 20 round magazine from Peacekeeper himself. So the total stats on the build is recoil 98, ergonomics 63, and the total cost on the build is around 75,000 rubles. So this gun again is not quite expensive like the first build that I have shown in this video. This gun again is not only on the stats, but it is an effective gun to use if you are using the BP ammo that is available with the gun. The BP ammo can take down multiple scavs and PMCs who are heavily geared, as it is one of the best rounds in 7.62. And I am fairly sure that as it is a semi-automatic gun, you can go ahead and control the recoil onto the gun as well. As it is suppressed, you can go ahead and kill enemies quite silently as well, and it is a very effective gun to use in this particular build, as you are just using a filter which is easily available in reserve or in interchange. So I would highly recommend you to use these guns as well, and these are very effective guns in terms of killing PMCs or the overall stats on the build. The SKS is one of the most important guns that you can come across in the start of the wipe, and as it is very effective, as in the start of the wipe most of the bullets which are available, you can also use the PS bullets in this scenario and take down scavs or PMCs really fast, as they are not very heavily geared. So I would highly recommend to use this particular gun, and it will be very effective in the early stages or the mid stages of the wipe. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe to my channel, as I come up with new guide videos every week. If you have any questions regarding the top 3 barter items, you can write them down in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one.